So 2023 is basically over at this point, and I wanted to take this time to reflect on some of the financial goals that I've had going into 2023 and see how they panned out, as well as talk to y'all about my 2024 financial goals. Let's talk about the primary goal that I had for 2023, and that was to achieve $50,000 in net worth, liquid net worth, before my birthday. And I'm happy to say that we achieved that. We actually achieved this probably around October, if I remember correctly, of this year, with a little bit of help from family and just diligent investing in general. I achieved that goal around October, and going into the end of this year, it looks like I'll be around 60, maybe 70,000 in terms of net worth, depending on how the market goes for this last day. So I'm really happy about that. And that goes into my first goal of 2024, which is to go even further and achieve $120,000 in net worth by the end of 2024. This is pretty ambitious in terms of a goal. I think linear projections of how quickly I'm saving, how quickly the stock market is growing seems to suggest that I'll hit roughly around 100,000 in net worth. Whereas the exponential one seems to suggest that I'll be somewhere in the 200,000s, which I think is a little bit unrealistic. But I think that 120,000 is a good benchmark of thinking about the raises that I'd be potentially gunning for promotion, or maybe even another job that pays better than my current job, as well as some other things that we'll talk about in a little bit. Speaking of income, my second goal of 2024 is to achieve $100,000 in flat income. Currently, I'm pretty close to there already. My flat salary is $87,570, and with a little bit of bonus from the company, which may or may not go up or down depending on performance, that brings me to around the mid 90s if I recall correctly. But I really want to do more things to try to push myself to actually get to that $100,000, whether that's taking on a different job at a different company, getting promoted at my current company, or so on. There are different avenues that I could go about to actually get to that $100,000 mark, but I'm hoping to achieve it through maybe one or maybe even a combination of those things. I think that going with the salary progression part is going to be the most stable and probably the biggest chance of happening. But there are other things that I have down the pipeline that I think are also interesting to consider as a potential to actually getting to that amount. And finally, my last goal of 2024 is related to this video that I'm posting right now, and it's to take this channel more seriously. I initially started this channel as sort of a dumping ground for all of my different artistic endeavors, based on my original channel all the way back in 2019, where it primarily focused on some other topics. But I think I really wanted to narrow down the focus on this channel now towards the things that I am really passionate about and things that maybe I'm a little bit better at, maybe not. But in general, I hope to be making more videos just talking about my journey with personal finance, my journey, a very slow journey towards becoming a very boring millionaire, but still a millionaire nonetheless, and reaching financial independence, hopefully sometime in my 30s, and definitely hopefully by my 40s. But if you're interested in that sort of content, then feel free to subscribe. And I'm really interested to hear about whether or not you have any financial goals as well for 2024. I know that a lot of people right now are interested in doing, say, a no-spend year or maybe even no-spend month in January. And while that's not something that I am personally doing, I'd love to hear about what your goals are. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.